All right, take two. Oh.
Peace. I'm Farah Hamid Treatment, founder and director of the OFC. We're also known as the One Full Circle Melanated Community Resource Hub and Network, founded October 2011. I'm honored for this opportunity to introduce you all to the OFC.
More importantly, I'm excited for what this OFC BNI collaboration will economically do for your business, your family, and our community. The OFC is dedicated to bridging the gap between the French and the English-speaking melanated community, and to empowering the community by providing culturally adapted resources and support. But the power of the OFC is in our network. We serve a community of over 16,000 members. Our members consist of entrepreneurs and business owners, as well as individuals and families. All members are committed to supporting each other in order to create a solid economic foundation for ourselves and our future generations. Within the OFC, we understand that by supporting your business, your company will expand and will eventually create employment opportunities for our youth. Our model is simple. Members come to us for products and services, and we refer them to you. At the end of the day, we may have amazing products and services, but we need access to clients willing to spend money in our businesses in order for us to thrive. This collaboration is doing exactly that and more. Being accepted as a member of an OFC BNI chapter means that you will benefit from the powerful business-to-business networking and coaching from BNI, in addition to the constant flow of clients and support from the OFC. Like BNI says, we are stronger together. But don't take my word for it. Get involved and experience the benefits for yourself. If this opportunity is right for you, let me be the first to welcome you to the OFC community and to the BNI family. To get started with the OFC, simply sign up at ofccommunity.com. Our member success representatives are ready to be at your service. In the meantime, please remember to think of us first for all your community and business needs. Thank you again for your time and enjoy the rest of the presentation. Peace.
Amazing. Grand rising, everybody. Awesome. I'm so glad to see you all this morning. I'm so grateful to life, God, our creator, and to the ancestors for creating this opportunity for us to be able to get together this morning. And that's the time that we spend today. Let it be very productive and efficient. I'm glad to see you all. So just quick recap like we do every morning, actually every Tuesday morning. And hold on, as I say that, let me go live to Facebook. All right. There we go. And we're sharing this on our page. There. OFC. That should do it. Okay, awesome, guys. So welcome to the OFC business team meetings. Whole purpose of this, like you guys seen, is this whole thing came to being because of the relationship between the OFC and BNI. When we had originally created this relationship, it was because we seen the value that BNI was bringing to the OFC, but we realized that some of the businesses within the collective weren't BNI ready. So we said we're going to create this thing called the OFC business team, which is pretty much like a BNI group, but it's steps before you get to BNI. So just to explain what the concept is and what you guys should be expecting this morning. So first off, we do a quick introduction. We do a tool in the tab where we introduce the affiliates on the line. We have a lot of affiliates on the line this morning. That's awesome. And basically the affiliates are the businesses, actually our affiliates and our sponsors, I should say, are the businesses who are here to support OFC, to support the members within the collective and to help us to expand and do more. Then we're going to go into an introduction of the business owners who are on the line. Well, again, right now we're a small group. We're a lot of affiliates, and we have our feature. Awesome, brother Azrael is here with us this morning. So we'll introduce just the businesses on the line, give everybody an opportunity to introduce themselves, who they are, what they do, the type of clients that they're looking for, and the challenges that they're having as business owners. then the power of what we're doing here is that we're all here to network. We're here to connect with each other. We're here to support each other in business. So as we hear each other's challenges, we hear each other's needs, we're able to share resources, share contacts, and to share best practices to help everybody to evolve and do better. If you had an opportunity to connect throughout the week, we always encourage that you share that within the collective so we can know the network, the relationships are being established and built. And then once we're done with that, we're opening up the floor to our featured guest, who's going to take some time just to deep dive a little bit about herself, who she is, the organization she runs, the initiative she has going on, and how we could help to propel her in her vision in terms of what she's doing. And then if we have some time at the end, then we'll go into a little power networking, maybe chat a little bit about the video clip that we had watched this morning. I hope it was motivating and uplifting to everybody who took it in. Normally we have each about a minute and a half. Be flexible at the time because we're not a huge group this morning. True, yesterday was a holiday, so people are still kind of not too sure. But with that, so with no further ado, I would like to dive in. Am I forgetting anything? Oh, I am forgetting a couple of things. One, housekeeping wise, please make it a point to share your contact information in the chats, but also because we are streaming live to Facebook, and these videos, we load them up onto YouTube after. I always encourage that you also mention, say what your company website and contact information is, just so that people after the fact could also pull it up, those who are not privy to the chat that we're sharing amongst ourselves right now. Alrighty, I think that's it for now. So party people, let's dive in. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Ken Ingram from the Achievement Center. Welcome, Ken.
Thank you, Pharaoh. Grand Rising, everyone. I'm Ken Ingram, sometimes known as Uncle Ken. I'm the owner of the Achievement Center here in Montreal. We're a professional and accredited business training organization that was founded in 1983. I'm not that old, though. But I've been in the business about 20 years. I love what the speaker said today. All the things he talked about is what I teach here in Montreal. I teach you the skills needed to be 5% better than you were last year or yesterday. I help you to be the master of your destiny. And lastly, I help you to bridge the gap between knowing what to do and doing it. And that's the real key, knowing what to do and doing it. I accomplish this simply through paced and spaced learning programs in sales and strategy. Send me an email to set up a free meeting with me, or give me a call, 514-668-2320. I'll share with you a few successful ideas on how you can grow your business intelligently and get that, most importantly, get that slight edge over your competition. And lastly, please don't keep me a secret. My challenge is to get more OFC members to join me in my programs so that I can teach you how to be the master of your own destiny. Please don't keep me a secret. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you, Ken. Very well presented. Sales support. Awesome. Next, we have Chantel from Wink. Thank you for being with us this morning.
Good day, Grand Rising, everybody. All right, so yes, my name is Chantel, co-CEO of Wink. We provide virtual support services for a wide array of businesses. Pretty much we provide administrative support, customer service, sales support, even down to bookkeeping, graphic design, web design, we're just to name a few. Pretty much we understand that, you guys all want to grow your businesses, but there might be a shortage of resources to do that, right? Also, we realize that this world is changing, right? The remote access of companies has vastly increased, and also the ability to outsource has also increased. So we actually hire Ghanaians here on the continent. I don't know what that noise is in the background. I couldn't tell you, but but we hire university grads who are here. We're actually in Ghana, West Africa, where we are a Canadian organization, and so we pretty much create that link between yourselves, organizations who want to grow, who are looking for resources in order to do that, and West Africans here who are looking for the opportunities for work opportunities. Oh, Farrah, you're muted. You're muted.
Whoops, thank you for that. Okay, great. And actually, when we're done, I have a referral for you. I connected with somebody this past weekend, and they could greatly benefit from your services. So when we're done, I'll share the contacts.
Lovely, much appreciated.
Amazing. Next, we have Mainstream Digicom.
Great. Good morning, everybody. This is Frank from Mainstream Digicom. Yeah, this is Frank from Mainstream Digicom. We are a telecom provider. We offer business phone lines for your business. If you're at a very affordable rate. So if you are a business who needs phone services locally, all phone services remotely, we are here to help. Our phone services are very good for remote workers who are either located in the same region or in different regions and they work globally. We also do offer web design services. So if you're a business who's also looking to get yourself a website or business to manage and host your website for you, we also offer those services. So no more having to deal with the back end or when your website crashes or goes down, we're here to help with all those services. Our website, if you need to get more information, is mainstreamdigicom.com or on Facebook at facebook.com/mainstreamdigicom. And we're looking forward to hearing from you.
Amazing. Thank you, Frank. Telecom services. Very good. Next, in terms of our affiliates, I would like to introduce Kemba from Keen Real Estate Group. Welcome, Grand Rising Kemba. Glad to see you this morning. I'm glad to have you on. Kemba, you with us?
Sorry. Morning. I'm here. I was just having trouble with my my mute and my camera.
No problem. Okay,
Grand Rising. Good morning, everyone. Hopefully you guys had a blessed and good Thanksgiving weekend. My name is Kemba Williams. I'm the co-founder of the Keen Real Estate Group. We are a real estate investment company firm. We invest in real estate across Canada, but we also provide services to the community through helping people with, say, property management. So we'll help you manage a property in the Toronto GTA area. We also provide educational services, so support services for those people who are interested in getting into real estate, whether you're investing for the first time, buying your own home, or whether you are trying to build a portfolio. We assist you with the education and knowledge and coaching you might need to help get you going. My website is the Keen group.ca, so KEANGROUP.ca. Our number is 647-370-5326. And if you have any questions or you need any support, please reach out. We do have courses and different offerings that we can help you get going in real estate. That's it.
Amazing.
Have a wonderful day, everyone.
Thank you. And I have a lead for you as well. So when it's my turn, I'll bring it up. It's a question an agent had asked me, so I'll run it by you in a moment.
Sure.
So thank you for that. And last, so now we are going into our entrepreneur who's on the line with us right now, which is our brother Azraphil. Grand Rising Azraphil, glad to have you on this morning.
Hey, good morning. Happy to be here. Managed to make it this time.
Yes, good job.
But yeah, good morning, everyone. I hope everyone had a happy Thanksgiving. A lot of turkey too. My name's Azraphil. I'm the owner of Fixos Osteopathy, which is an osteopathy clinic. I'm an osteopath, and what I do is I bring you a solution if you have a problem of a physical aspect. So most of my clients usually come for back pain, neck pain, abdominal pain, you name it. And what I do is I help you get better so you can go on with your daily life with pain-free. So you can call me at 514-661-6786 and see if I can help you.
Amazing. Thank you, Azraphil. And actually, I think I have a referral for you as well. So this is great stuff. So quickly, just to introduce myself and the OFC. So I'm Farah Hamid Freeman, founder of the OFC. Our whole vision and mission and purpose for being here is to be that bridge between the community. We serve the French and English speaking melanated community, but we also just serve as a bridge between individuals and organizations and businesses. So as you guys saw in the video clip, people come to us for a little bit of everything, and we refer them back to you all as entrepreneurs within the community. it's important to explain that we are the melanated community network. Everybody has melanin in their skin, so it's important to everybody understand that this is an extremely inclusive community. So everybody's welcome. Obviously, we're here to make sure that there's a safe space for the Black community and the more melanin dominant community, but at the same time, we're here to serve everybody. And our strength also is the fact that it's not just because you're quote unquote Black, you joined the OFC, it is because you share the vision and the values of the club and the network, where we're here to build a solid economic foundation for our future generations. So amongst the OFC, there's no competition. We're here to support each other in business. We're here to help each other expand and to do well. So if you know other individuals, businesses, or organizations that could benefit from this type of relationship and this kind of support, please invite them to the OFC. It'll be our pleasure to serve and to big them up in any way that we can. No, I didn't forget Aisha. Aisha is she's going to be our featured guest. So she's going to speak in a couple of minutes. So now, so next, couple of quick things for you guys to know. As business owners, we do have our own podcast and radio show. So we'd like to make that available to all business owners who do need that visibility and that exposure. We could have you as guests on the show. And now we're actually creating ads that we could run on the show for you as well. So if that could be a benefit to any member, please don't hesitate. And another cool thing we have going on right now is the OFC Lotto Co-Pack, where we have a raffle where we give away $500 every week to be spent back within the businesses of the community. It's only $24 for participants to take part, and that $24 gives you 52 entries. That's I don't know any of the lotto like that. So that $24, you're entered into the draw every week for the possibility to win $500. And we say catch, but what I call the fun part of this campaign is that the $500 needs to be spent amongst you all in terms of businesses within the community. To be a registered business to receive people, it's $100 for the year, and then you're part of a special directory that we have where members know that they could spend their winnings with you. Other cool things, when you join the OFC, we do create a directory listing for you to make it easier for people to find within the community and for you to manage your profile and different things like that. So that's just some of the fun things that we have for entrepreneurs. That sky is the limit. When you join the OFC, literally you come to us for any and everything. We can help you from you'll have an idea that you're looking to get off the ground to your corporation looking to expand. We have the support from A to Z, and it's our pleasure to help. And again, we have to always give thanks to Wink and the support that they provide to our member services through member services. So when you can't reach me and you have any questions, concerns, comments, our team, our member support team are there to serve and to support. So that is awesome. So quick little plugs I had for you guys. One is Chantel. I connected with Yamusa from Calabante. So I did, he's going to be joining the OFC. I have a meeting with them this week, but they're in desperate need of administration support. They're expanding, they're doing a lot, they're touring. So they do need help, with booking and different things like that. So I told him that I would speak to you. I did invite him this morning. They are going to join the OFC this week. I was with them 2 days ago. But
thank you. Good, thanks.
No, my pleasure. So you could, if you want, you could reach out to him directly and just say that you had just spoke to me, and this is the OFC at your service, taking a step ahead. He hasn't joined yet, but he can start getting support. Cool.
Yes.
Kemba, I have a real estate agent that approached me, and they were interested in creating a kind of workshop. And I had referred them to you guys because I said, well, you guys already do workshops, but now I'm not sure how it worked for you. And I figured maybe we could chat about it, but just, is there value for you to connect with agents that want to create workshops? Like, are you guys able to work with them, or is there any value to you guys in doing that either? Like I figured that. Oh, you're on mute. Oh, you're on mute.
Hello.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. So we haven't exactly collaborated with agents to create their own workshop, but we've done it so many times we could definitely help them. The other thing, we do offer it to agents and their clients to say, hey, if you need help with, your clients are struggling and not able to make that move and able to make the leap into actually taking action.
Yes.
Our courses are intended to help people sort of bridge the gap. And so if you want your clients to come to us, we will help them and then refer them back to you. We're not going to keep them. We refer them back to you. But absolutely, I think it's worth it for us to meet up with them and see if we can help them get their course going. We have a lot of the tools and everything ready to launch it.
Good. So that's great, because I've been like, we've been speaking to people who could benefit, and that kind of came out of nowhere. And I was like, you know what, maybe that could be an avenue. And I think you just hit it on the head there, because if agents have clients that they're working with that are kind of sticking a little bit, they could, like, by creating that relationship between you guys and agents, that could refer their clients to you guys. And you guys give them the tips and tricks that they need. Then the agent could just focus on selling the houses, and you guys focus on getting their clients prepared to buy.
Absolutely. Yes.
Cool.
Thank you.
Win-win. My pleasure. Good. So I will make that connection and we'll be in touch. And I do want to meet you later, so we'll chat via WhatsApp to set up a time.
Yes. Okay.
Cool. Thanks. And as Phil, I had referred a brother named Etienne to you. I don't know if you received the contact. If not, then I will send it to you if he hasn't contacted you.
Hey, no, I got the other referral, but Etienne I didn't receive, so you can send me his contact info.
Okay, perfect. Okay, cool. So then I will follow up on that.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Okay, guys, so we're doing awesome for time. We're crushing. We're a small group this morning, so that is great. So now I am very excited to introduce this guest, our featured guest that we have with us this morning. I've known her for years, but I was blessed to also have her as a guest this week on the Empower Hour podcast. You guys are going to be able to hear the full interview this coming Wednesday on air. She's done awesome things within the community, still doing awesome things within the community. So I want to introduce and open up the floor to Aisha Robinson, founder of Born to Rise. She's doing awesome things in the community, and we just want to see how we could help to support her. So welcome, Aisha. Thank you for being with us this morning. So first, we have time this morning. So as you know, you have a good 10 minutes to introduce yourself, talk a little bit about your story and what you're working on and how we can help.
Thank you so much. Grand Rising, everybody. 10 minutes. Okay. I'm going to see if I can use the whole full 10 minutes. I usually, say everything within 3, but if you guys have any questions or anything, feel free to ask me.
Cool.
Yes. So as mentioned, I'm the founder of a nonprofit organization titled Born to Rise, which basically it's a platform for people to come out and share their stories of overcoming adversity. Right now, what we have is an annual show where we have people of all walks of life that come on stage and literally just share their most vulnerable moment and situations that they've overcome in their life. To give you a little backstory as to how this started, how I started Born to Rise, and basically my why is stemming from myself dealing with the skin condition that I have called vitiligo. I was diagnosed at the age 18, and at the time of my diagnosis, for the first 7 years, I felt alone. I felt that I was taking on this challenge by myself with no one to navigate how to deal with this adversity. Feeling these sentiments was a wake-up call for me that this was something that I was feeling and probably what everyone else is feeling in whatever it is that they're going through for their life. So my goal with Born to Rise was to let people know that regardless of what you're going through, you are not alone. There are other people that are going through the same challenges as you that has risen above it. And if we hear their stories, then we can know what it is we need to do to overcome whatever hardships it is that we're going through. So to just give you a sum up of what the platform is, like I mentioned, it's a live show with an audience of about 500 people that come out. It's hosted in Montreal, and we have about 7 speakers with about 5 entertainers, because it could get a bit tiring to hear speaker after speaker after speaker. So we try to, entertain you guys at the same time with motivational dancing, singing, poetry, whatever talent that we can find. And then our speakers range from speaking about anything from abuse, domestic violence, mental health issues, bullying. It ranges. We have speakers from as young as 7 years old to as old as 65 years old. So it's really all people of all walks of life that come out and share their story of overcoming adversity in the hopes to let you know that, hey, I've overcome this and so can you. So that's Born to Rise right now. But of course, with the pandemic, we've been on a hold, so we haven't had a show in the past 2 years, which is something that I'm looking to expand on a online platform virtually. It is a nonprofit organization, and I feel that I get stuck with how to expand and how to connect with the right team in order to take this worldwide. I do think this is something bigger than Montreal itself. It's something that everybody can relate to. And it's something that I do want to incorporate in, let's start with North America. I'm not even going to just say Canada. Let's think big here. I'm going to say North America. But yes, but aside from that, I'm also a public speaker and I go into schools. Right now, my main focus is the youth. So I go into schools and I speak about self-love and confidence, as well as bullying. And all the topics that I speak on are things that I've experienced with my own life. I do believe that the biggest lessons are learned when you've actually gone through them. So for myself, a big thing for me was the lack of self-love and the lack of confidence that I had that has set me back and not allowed me to be the best version of myself. It is what I see as the key foundation in overcoming hardships and to reaching your highest self and your most happiest self that we all speak that we want to live. I think it really all stems from within. And a lot of us, we look for that external validation rather than the internal validation, especially in the youths. So I was talking to Fao the other day and I was telling him, I'm like, listen, right now we have social media, we have a lot of noise out there that can kind of confuse us or get us sidetracked from what our true desires are. And especially with the students, with the youth. So for us, if us as adults could, get caught up in the comparisons and the expectations of others, can you imagine the youth that don't know what it means to have self-love? I know going into the school, and when I mentioned this, and I asked them, like, do you love yourself? Do you know what self-love is? And they have no clue what that means. And I just feel if I have the tools and if I have the knowledge to share with them and to let them know, hey, if you're dealing with bullying, hey, if you're dealing with insecurities, if you're dealing with imposter syndrome, I can give you the ground foundation as to what it is you really need to not only make it through your elementary years, your high school years, your college years, but the tools that you need for the rest of your life. So my goal right now is to get into as many schools as possible and to share my message with the youth. I do speak with adults as well, but like I mentioned, my real focus is working with the kids. We know how to find the knowledge out there that we need. So I feel with the students, they're not equipped as yet. So if I can do that, that's my purpose. That's why I'm here, is to share with them the information that's not spoken about on a regular basis. What else can I say? With the help, how you guys can help me with this is if you guys have any nieces, nephews, daughters, sons, if you know anybody that's in schools, if you can reach out to them and let them know, hey, I have this great public speaker that I think would be good for the students. Here's her contact, my email address with all the topics that I speak on, which is embracing imperfections, which stems from speaking about self-love. Then there's Born to Rise, which is helping you overcome hardships, how to do so. And then lastly, the bullied versus the bully, which is me speaking on both perspectives, from being bullied to becoming the bully. And I realized through all three of these topics, or all three of the situations that allowed me to speak on these topics, the common denominator with all of them, it all turns back to the lack of self-love. So that's why I say that I'm a self-love and confidence speaker, because at the end of the day, that's what everything kind of revolves around for me. And that's it. I think that was 3 minutes, 4 minutes.
Very well done. Very well done. I think you were bang on right on. I think it was 10 minutes bang on.
Oh, really? It feels so fast.
That was very well done, Aisha. Thank you so much for that. And there's I was just speaking, so for those who don't know, like the OFC, we ran a school tour for like 10 years, going into high schools and elementaries. We impacted the lives of over 50,000 youth. And I could tell you how powerful what Aisha is doing now, because I still run into youth now who are no longer youth, they're grown people with children, who talk about the impact that it had when we came into the school to talk to them about perseverance and to be above negative influences and different things like that. So the seeds that Aisha is planting in the lives of these children right now is something that can potentially change their lives, could save a life, could like, so I just want to commend you again, Aisha, for what you're doing, because I know it's not easy. And sometimes even dealing with some of these little children at a time when you're trying to get the message across to them is not easy either. You know, so I commend you for, you know, for doing that and for taking the challenge and for diving in. So now, did anybody have any questions for you in terms of the presentations? Because I know for myself, and I don't know if it's something we could talk about now, but I'll ask and you could say how it feels. But with booking the schools and stuff like that, like in terms of cost, do the schools pay for it? Or do you get sponsors to offset the cost? And what are the like rough idea in terms of cost, like, you know, how the presentations and stuff work?
So right now, the schools that I've reached out with and the schools that I've been in contact with, they cover the cost. But I would like to also get into schools that don't necessarily have the budget to do it.
Okay.
So this is something that I would actually also would like to get sponsored in. So for the schools that can't afford it, those are the ones that need the most help, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you know, like it's a tug and war, because I've done my fair share. I've been doing this for 7 years, and I've done my fair share of going into multiple schools and speaking for free and doing my part. But this is something I'm trying to do full time, and I do need to pay the bill.
Yeah.
So yeah, so whether it's through sponsorship or through the schools covering it, that's how it basically works. Okay. My fee normally for high school right now is set at for a 60-minute presentation, including Q&A, is $1,200.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
And very good. And so maybe this is another opportunity for collaboration. If we have some businesses on the line that could benefit from connecting, because I know for us, we did obviously our network grew exponentially by connecting with students, because when you're connecting with students, you're not just connecting with them, you're connecting with their parents. So it's a lot of times for those who can benefit from that type of networking, this could be a very good collaboration opportunity where they can become sponsors of your tour. We used to, I don't know if the schools still allow it, but we were able to give out pamphlets and different things like that throughout the schools. So that could be, another way to just get information out. So something that would, present you and talk and stuff you speak about, but then also it would have the information about the sponsors and stuff as well. So that could be something, if there's people who see an opportunity in that, they could definitely connect with you as well. And when are your touring dates? When do you start the tour? When do you end your touring?
So I started as of October, so this month. And then they go from October to November. Then it continues from January till May. So I'm doing it all school year round.
I love that. Okay. I love it. And you said you do high schools and elementaries.
High school, elementaries, and I'm just stepping into colleges as well. And this is not only in Montreal. I'm actually reserving in January to be in Los Angeles.
Oh, cool. Okay,
Yeah.
very nice. And Sister Kemba has a question for you as well. You go ahead, Kemba.
Hi, Aisha. So you kind of answered my question by saying you're booking for California, because I was thinking, do you come to Toronto? And then also, do you connect with the school boards, like not just going to specific individual schools, but like we have like 4 school boards in the GTA area, like TDSB, TCDSB, and have you connected with those boards? Because they may be able to get you further reach in terms of just connecting with the individual schools.
Right. So thank you for your question. I do connect. I do come out to the GTA. I'm actually in talks for 2 presentations in November in Toronto. And I do so sometimes I'm like super old school. I literally am calling schools, asking for the principal or asking the best person to speak with in terms of getting booked as a guest speaker. And they would sometimes direct me to the school boards. They say that I can't go directly through the school. I would have to speak to somebody at the school board. So I do reach out to both. A new strategy that I've been also trying out is reaching out to people on LinkedIn. I started that last week, and it's been working. People have been answering. So literally, I'm just trying everything that I can, and this is another platform. So thank you, Farah, for allowing me the opportunity to share what it is that what I'm doing, and getting the word out there as to what I need help with. So I really appreciate it. Thank you.
That's amazing. And also, and you had mentioned your sites are under you're developing the sites and stuff like that as well. So maybe that's even something you could connect with Frank about, because yeah, the way Frank works, he does handle a lot of the back end for you. And I know you're super busy all the time as well. So to have somebody that could keep an eye on your sites to make sure they're up and running, and to update them when needed, and to keep your content current on there could be huge. The goal with all of here is to work as a team, is to help each other to to do more. I think I even mentioned to you because we were speaking to Wink about booking schools, and I know there's a collaboration right now with Dr. Williams, who's also working with schools. So then maybe there is some type of synergy that could possibly happen there. I think I was supposed to send you Dr. Williams' contact. I think I was supposed to do that at Bridge. As I'm saying it right now, I'm just remembering that I didn't do that. So I will do that. I will do that Bridge, because I think that could be a very good connection for you.
Yeah,
as well.
I was thinking of Dr. Williams and also Westcan. I think they're both
Yes.
are have initiatives getting into schools and stuff. So it might be a great combination.
Big time. Yeah, it could be it could be really powerful, because Aisha has a speaking part, Westcan has an education part, and a performance and drumming and interactive part, and then Dr. Williams has Black History cards that she gives out. So it could be a win-win. That's true. It could be a very good collaboration, and we could all get involved and sponsor it for all of them. So that could be a win-win for everybody. So I like that. So yeah, so we could definitely deep dive a little more on that. And Aisha, do you already have contacts for Westcan and stuff as well, or would you like us to do that bridge for you too?
Yes, if you can do that bridge for me as well, please.
Awesome.
You're like a mini Born to Rise show.
Yeah, right. Exactly. That'd be cool. And accumulating to the big Born to Rise show. That could be awesome. Okay, so Westcan. This has been awesome. Did anybody else have any other questions for Aisha? No. Okay. So in that case, so then well, we don't need to drag it on too long. I just wanted we could talk very quickly just a little bit about the motivational clip that we had taken in this morning. Like just the takeaways from me, and I think it was similar. It was a little bit similar from last week, because one of the big takeaways was just what is our motivation. Like today what spoke to me a lot is that I know we go through ups and downs as entrepreneurs, but it's like we like our why really has to be enough to keep us going. And I know it's not, sometimes it's easier said than done, but I could speak for myself. I know that especially the years of running the OFC with zero revenue, it was my why that was the motivating aspect. It was the getting to a point where we could do stuff like this, where we could bring together like-minded people, create opportunities, create little sparks, because sometimes just one small relationship could really change the life of an entire person, a family, a whole community. So so my why was really this, and it was to be able to see something different for the future, like for the youth coming up, and to be able to create like these bridges. So that was my why, and that was motivating enough to keep me going. So that's my little takeaway. And I don't know if you guys are down to be put on the spot, but to just mention quickly, like, what is your why that keeps you motivated? Oh. You guys want to go around a quick round table? Go ahead, Ken.
Yeah, my why is really a shared vision that you have, which is building capacity and making a difference. And I think that's what really drives me in the work that I do. And I believe most of the people that work with me find that it's fun building a business, making it stronger, and then turning that into something that where they can also contribute and make a difference. So that's really what drives me. So that's thank you for asking the question.
My pleasure. Did anybody else want to share?
I'll share. My little people are a part of my why, and making a difference as well to people's lives and helping people to realize that a lot can be done if we work together. It's when I think of the real estate that I do, we talk to people a lot about collaborating and how our community can build if we collaborate and we work together. And Farah, I know that's a lot of what you do at the OFC, meeting someone like Chantal and all the people that I've met through OFC has been great. And it's just all part of that why. You see, as much as they are part of my why, they like to jump in every time. Guys, thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you, and thank you for sharing. And I have to say, definitely, like the children is a huge aspect as well. Chantal, you want to go ahead?
Yeah, no, I just wanted to add to it. I mean, a big part of our why is really we reached a point where we were looking at our lives and we said, you know what, we're having success in North America, but every time we come back to the continent, we're just seeing the potential, and we're seeing the growth, and we're seeing the fact that there's a huge need for employment opportunities. And at the same time, we saw all of these businesses, lovely businesses, that needed the support. So our why was really, we saw an opportunity for us to really bridge the gap, connect individuals, connect the diasporans along with those on the continent together, and really create a united situation where everybody is able to grow, everybody is able to achieve their greatness. Together is better at the end of the day.
I love that. Thank you, brother Azrael.
Yeah, hi. I wanted to share my why as well by just saying a little one other case study to one of my clients. So she fell down the stairs, 25 steps actually, last August, and completely a lot of bruises, big concussion. She couldn't do anything, couldn't wake up, couldn't move, couldn't do multiple activities, go watch TV, couldn't cook, anything, barely slept too, and had to stop working. So she didn't. So she couldn't afford osteo or physio because she wasn't under insurance. Then finally she met a boyfriend, she got insurance. And 7 months later, she came to me, right? And I worked on her for about a month.
and now she's back working. She works in television. She's working 60 hours a week. Now she comes more for prevention because 60 hours a week is a lot. And yeah, and now her life is back to normal. And that's my why. Get people to feel better and be able to live their life as optimally as possible. That's why I do what I do.
Amazing. Thank you for that. That's huge. That's huge. Thank you guys. Man, so this has been an awesome time of sharing. And yeah, like I was saying, I'm just, again, like Kemba was saying, I did forget to say that really. I'm not sure if the OFC would have picked up the momentum if I didn't start having children myself, to be able to see that there was a need, and definitely not wanting them to go through the same kind of rat race or struggle that I went through coming up. Yeah, that's, if I'm gonna be very honest, that was another one of my motivations, one of my guiding forces here was like, if we don't create a community, these children won't have anything to grow up into, and yeah, we'll be back to square one every generation, so to speak. So at least now we have something that could grow into, that could hopefully, knock on wood, grow beyond myself and beyond us that are here today, and we can see future generations still carrying on with this OFC legacy or this concept of building these solid communities. So with that, guys, so I think today has been a very productive and efficient day. As usual, we like to get down and do every Tuesday morning. I want to encourage you guys just to invite other people. The OFC has been expanding, so I'm really looking forward to having some of our new participants joining. So the morning is a little tricky for them. Some people are asking for the evening meetings to come back. I need a little bit more of a demand. Once I see more of a demand, then I'll bring back the evening meetings. But so far, so good. But I want to encourage you guys to invite people, if you know other entrepreneurs or business owners, even if they're not members of the OFC just yet, they want to come in to see what it's about. I want to let you guys know it's okay to invite people to come in as guests, just to come and join and benefit from this type of experience. So if no one else has anything else to promote or to plug, just for those who aren't here, I know Alvina Ryan, she has the launch of the Black Family magazine, so that is something that's going on. She's looking for sponsors. She has an event going on November 12th. That's going to be held at the Afro Musée here in Montreal. And we also have Big Will, who's hosting a comedy show also November 12th. He has an artist coming in from Jamaica, White Yardie. Just OFC members, we get discounts and VIP treatment at all Big Will events, and sponsors get discounts on their sponsorships as well if you want to get visibility on the show. And I feel there's one more big thing coming up. There's a fair also in November. We're doing a pop-up shop, and if I'm not mistaken, I think there's a virtual and physical component to it. We can talk a little bit more about that next week. So with that, just want to remind everybody again, we have the Empower Hour every Thursday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. So with that, I will close up. I am grateful to life. I'm grateful to God, our creator, and to the ancestors for making it possible for us to be able to meet again this morning. And I just ask that life just continue to bless our businesses, that they be able to continue to expand, that they can be able to continue to support us, support our families, as well as our communities. Hotep, amen, and ashe. Wishing everybody an amazing day, and we'll be in touch very soon. Good. Thanks, guys. Stop it live. Stop the recording.